Jaisa here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first YouTube video and I'm really excited and nervous at the same time. So today I will be doing an Indian wedding guest makeup look and I really hope you enjoy it. If you do like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates.
So let's begin. First off, I'm using this Essence eyeshadow base all over my eyelids and just prepping the eyelids for eyeshadow application. I'm just blending all that out and making sure it's smooth and even. Now I'm using this Scotch tape just to act as a guide for the eyeshadows. I'm using this orange color from the 35O palette onto my crease using a fluffy brush and I'm just blending that out. And now I'm using this deeper orangey brown shade from the same palette and further intensifying the crease. I'm not just dragging it on upwards, just concentrating that on the crease. Now for the lid area, we'll be using this beautiful flaming fiery color from the same palette. It's very shimmery and packing that on the lids. I'm not taking it upwards, just concentrating the color on the lid area. And then darkening using this dark brown color from the same palette and applying that onto the outer V, and this cello tape will act as a guide and it will like really give that smoked out eyeshadow look. And blending all those colors together using the second color which we applied. I'm spraying some Fix Plus onto the shader brush and reapplying the lid color just to make it more intensified. And again intensifying the dark browns at the outer V and just blending it all out. And just adding a little more of the dark brown and blending all that using the fluffy brush. Now I'm gonna add this light color onto my brow bone area using a smaller shader brush. And filling in my eyebrows using the Archery pencil by Soap & Glory. And I also did my eyeliner off camera. I just did a very thin wing. Now for mascara, I'm using this Rimmel ScandalEyes mascara. I'm just applying a thin coat because we will be using some eyelashes, false eyelashes. And for the waterline, I'm using the Rimmel ScandalEyes Khol pencil. I love this and just tightlining it and applying the Vegas Eyelure lashes in Shining Star. Beautiful, I love these lashes. And now I'm applying some primer, which is the Benefit Porefessional Matte Rescue, and just applying some lip balm to hydrate the lips. Now for foundation, I'm using the MAC Mineralize foundation and just buffing that onto my face using a Real Techniques stippling brush. You could also use a beauty blender, but I couldn't find mine. So I'm just using this stippling brush. I love using the stippling brush for our foundation and just buffing that onto my skin, my face and my neck, and just making sure it's smooth and even. Now for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit concealer in the shade 20. I think it's a tad bit lighter for me, but we can make that work, can't we? And that I'm applying underneath my eyes and dragging it a bit downwards just to highlight the face, and on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and also on the chin area. Now I'm using this Real Techniques brush to buff that concealer onto the face. Make sure you don't drag the product too much because you just want to conceal along with highlighting. So, and I'm just buffing that bridge of my nose and forehead and chin area again. And to set the concealer, I'm using this Rimmel Stay Matte powder and setting the areas where we concealed and highlighted. Now for bronzer, I'm using this RImmel Natural bronzer and just warming up the face. I'm not going for contouring. I'm just warming up my face, especially on the hollows of my cheeks and my chin area, and just making sure my face doesn't look flat. Just adding a little bit of color, and also onto my forehead area. So this Rimmel is very warm. This bronzer is very warm. So I'm using another bronzer or a sculpting powder by Maybelline. And this is kind of cool tone. So I'm applying this to the areas where we apply the Rimmel bronzer. So this will kind of balance it out. And also slightly contouring my nose using the Master Sculpt powder by Maybelline. Very slightly. I am not going over the board with contouring today. And just using an eyeshadow blending brush to contour my nose. And for blush, I'm using this Maxfactor blush in the shade Mauve, I believe. I will list down the shade name below, and applying that onto the apples of my cheeks. I love this color. It's very subtle and very pretty and natural looking. Now I'm just adding that dark brown shade which we applied on the outer V onto the lower lash line just to smoke out the kohl pencil. For lips, I'm using this NYX lip liner in the shade brown. I think it's chocolate brown. And applying that onto my lips. I'm just lining my lips and slightly contouring it. That's my face when contoured lips. And I'm adding a little bit of lipstick. This is the Jared Cosmetic lipstick in collaboration with my favorite YouTuber, Jaclyn Hill, and it's in the shade 1995. And it's such a beautiful brown toned lipstick, and it's so beautiful, and it's matte, and this combination of lipstick and lip liner is so beautiful and will suit Indian skin tone really well. And popping some earrings to match my outfit, and I forgot to add highlighter, and I'm just adding this highlighter, which is the Maryloumanizer by TheBalm. Love this highlighter. I'm just applying that onto the tops of my cheeks and also onto the bridge of my nose and also on the Cupid's bow area. So that completes the look. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also please do subscribe to my channel. Bye bye, sending lots of love.